Live actually. So, hey guys, welcome to Crypto News by White Rabbit. I'm Kurt, and this is my great partner Kevin. And today we're going to talk about this crazy thing that's going on in the market called Operation Crypto Sweep. I guess it's an organization called the NASAA. US and Canadian regulators have opened about 70 investigations into cryptocurrency scams and fraudulent initial coin offerings. So this is pretty interesting considering what we do. The North American Securities Administrators Association, NASAA, said it sent cease and desist letters to operators of what they believe are sham crypto companies in more than 40 jurisdictions across the United States and Canada. They're calling this the tip of the iceberg. The actions announced today are just the tip of the iceberg, the President Joseph P. Borg remarked in a May 21st statement. Since May 1st, Operation Crypto Sweep has resulted in 35 enforcement actions and the opening of nearly 70 investigations or inquiries. Okay, what do you think about this, Kevin?
Well, I'm just curious, first off, like what qualified these 70 investigations? How do they actually label this as a scam?
Well,
I mean, based off a white paper or based off the advisors? Is it a picture of a celebrity? I mean, how can they tell it's like an actual fake pump and dump or a scam? I mean,
that's a really good question. I don't really know.
this would have to like be some vetting or investigation that's been ongoing for them to actually label these people as a scam to send out a cease and desist letter. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, my first feeling about this is that it's just some BS of spreading FUD, and probably some of these financial institutions or maybe even pressing them to just put a stop to these ruffians who are creating new technologies that might compromise some of their money. I mean, I think it's a big deal because what's happening is that now these major traditional financial institutions are throwing all in. Like, look at Goldman Sachs investing, I think, over 100 million into Circle and their stable coin. I think that they're just trying to rein it in, and they probably are feeling like enough is enough. But at the same time, like, I feel like they're really spreading unneeded FUD. So let's look at why I think that. It says that report 81% of all ICOs are scams, and I mean, if
I don't believe that.
there's yeah, it's total bullshit. I mean, like, let's just do the math. We are already tracking over what, like 3,000 or more ICOs, right?
True.
Now they said that they put out 40. Is 40 out of 3,000? Is that 81%? Like, I'm not that good at math, bro.
You mean everybody at the trade shows that I've met or business deals that I've done, you're telling me that every single one, that more than 3 out of 4 of them that I've shaken hands with are just giving me a shit grin look, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to take your money, you can help me, and I'll be off to the Philippines in no time. Even though I know there's a couple ICOs that have done that, I just still don't understand how.
Yeah, I mean, the
what
ones
made
that are...
them choose these ones.
Yeah.
It's something that has to be ongoing, because I mean, just to pick and choose, you don't really know if it's a pump or dump.
So they link to the alarmingly widespread fraud, and so let's see what they're really looking at. It's a report by Texas State Securities Board. The board compiled its findings in a report where it discovered that among 32 crypto investment promoters, so see, now they're talking about investment promoters now, during a 4-week period, that none were registered to sell securities, which is a violation of Texas Securities Act. So now they're talking about
promotions.
promotions.
Way to talk these promoters as a way of an advisor.
Maybe.
I mean, is a promoter? Realistically, because I've not heard of promoters besides promoting a club. I mean, to promote an ICO is basically being an advisor.
Yeah. So it says that, moreover, a shocking 21 promoters, or 2/3 of the 32 that they checked out, failed to provide a physical address. So they summarized some of this report. It's a 14-page report. So they said 7 promoters offered securities tied to a new cryptocurrency. At least 5 promoters all but ignored investing risk by guaranteed returns. And that is why we always place a disclaimer in our stuff saying this is not investment advice, by the way. The investigation resulted, let's keep with the summary. 6 of the offerings involved payment of a commission to investors who recruited new investors into the scheme. So this is pretty much bad actors, but the bad actors are guys that are going out there and saying, hey guys, invest in this cryptocurrency, you're going to get major returns. And then they have a pay for performance type of model, which means you're like a broker, and this is totally illegal. But they've figured out, and this is them kind of spreading. They're saying 81% of ICOs are scams.
That's high.
However, they've only identified 11 promoters here that are doing this.
So this was an ongoing investigation where they picked these people out and they probably went in to see, hey, how can I invest in this? And then they pretty much got the evidence.
Yeah, so they've got something here about promoting hype and the Bitcoin price spike. So not surprisingly, the Texas State Securities Board found that most promoters hyped the incredible returns of Bitcoin. So interestingly enough, Bitcoin isn't even an ICO, so we're just unraveling the fucking lie that's happening right here. Like, these guys are just straight up liars, it seems like, or whoever's reporting this stuff just doesn't seem very wise. They did that even when the products they marketed had nothing to do with Bitcoin. Okay, so those are ICOs. The board also found that the promoters routinely failed to disclose the huge risk of hacks, which I don't know if they are required to do that by law. Are they required to say, hey guys, well, there's this ICO that I know of. By the way, the servers can get hacked at any point in time. I doubt it. Cyber theft and hacks are all too common among even top cryptocurrency exchanges like Mt. Gox. Okay, cool. Let's talk about an exchange from 10 years ago. That's what they're...
We can talk about BTCE. We can talk about Cryptsy. I mean, we can talk about a lot of them that just came and went real quick.
Yeah, Cryptsy kind of disappeared. I mean, I feel
like
this was...
a lot more than just their website.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of these exchanges and stuff were even more shady before. So it's almost like the markets are regulating themselves in a way. I mean, I know that's an assumption, but before it wasn't uncommon for an exchange just to take all of the money out of everybody's wallet and then just bounce out to some other country.
Yeah, like Cryptsy. I remember reading articles back when you and I were investing in 2012 about these Eastern European exchanges, where like they find the CEO dead in a hotel room 3 days later. Do you not remember recalling those?
I do, and that just, those times I feel like are over.
They are, but people talk about the Wild West now like that was the real Wild West back then.
It was the real
people
Wild
just
West.
like coming and going, hacking, people just shutting down, deleting, burning servers, moving over to China, which they're still looking for some people over there. And I mean, it's just, nothing's new here.
I need to keep my computer on here.
We talked about this. Let's go into the market crash.
Yeah.
Let's talk about why we're getting off the ski lift and we're looking at this real steep hill right now.
Yeah, so this may be affecting the markets. I mean, it looks like everything's down an average of around 5%. So we got Bitcoin that went below 8,000, which is kind of like a lot of people feel like is the current sort of resistance point. Excuse me. So ETH is at 633, down 8%.
Wow.
Ripple down 5%, Bitcoin Cash down 7%, EOS down almost 8%, Litecoin down 5%, Cardano 10%. So I mean, this is probably the reason. Wouldn't you speculate that this is probably the reason why the markets are down? This FUD based on this crypto sweep that's going on, like it's like they're busting up drug cartels or something, like a sweep. We're sweeping through. Like it's a cocaine operation that they're shutting down.
That's why all you gotta do is get on 4chan, you're safe.
Yeah, it's Pablo Escobar and all of his associates. They're just sweeping through grabbing up all these cocaine dealers and murderers, right? Guys that just want freedom with their money are now they're sweeping on them. I feel like this language that they've used is a little disingenuous. Yeah, there's literally nothing up on the markets today. There's not even one.
Oh,
well, wait a
blip.
minute. There's a couple here. We've got what?
Made Safe
Made
Coin.
Safe Coin. Who knows what the fuck that is?
Yeah,
Dude.
well,
Some
we'll
bullshit.
check on that tomorrow.
Yeah, let's see. Who else is up today? I mean, Zcash looks like it's not affected, so maybe it's like everybody who's anonymously transacting in Zcash is like, well, that doesn't affect us. Nobody knows what we're doing. Anyways, we have other couple announcements to make that we have. White Rabbit has a new sponsor, which is Broke Futurist. They're a clothing company that focuses on people with crypto kind of lifestyle stuff. So that's brokefuturist.com. We're pretty excited. We didn't get our shirts yet, but we're hoping we get them soon. And that's brokefuturist.com. And I don't know, unless you have anything else to add, Kevy, I think that's good on this little
just,
crypto suite.
Happy National Bitcoin Pizza Day.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to do a video on Bitcoin National Pizza Day, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time, guys.